Hello my creative friend, welcome to another video. So for today we are gonna have a door basically open, and then inside the door we are gonna have another a kind of hidden scene. So to do that we are gonna to use 4 pages of the art journal that I have and fold the middle two, so then to create basically a door. And I'm gonna fold it, and then I'm gonna cut the corner because I want to have curve in the top of the door, and that's basically the structure of the door. But don't follow what I'm doing here because I was so impatient that I wanted to glue the door as soon as possible, so then I was focused more on the detail, but it was a bit longer process because I had to put some masking tape all around the door, so I would advise to glue the door in the end. And for the glue I'm gonna use the multi-matte medium by Ranger, but as if you are familiar with me, let's say I don't like really this product. I prefer the matte medium from Liquitex, but since I have in my stash and I'm really trying to finish it because I really don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it is because it's so creamy and so thick. Instead the other one, the Liquitex, is more liquid, and it will not wrinkle, it's easier to stand. I prefer that one for collage, just that you are aware of. But again, I have this one on my stash, we have to use it, and I really want to use first what I have instead of buying always a new product. That's the reason why I'm using it. So as you see, I'm gonna glue directly the door on the main page, but really I advise to do it on the last as the last step, because now as you see I have to put some masking tape because I want to have some color on the wall, let's say, where the door is attached. And then I had to put some masking tape instead of directly do it on the page and then glue it in the end. The door. So what I'm doing for the wall, so I'm using some acrylic paint. I'm using the rosé color by Panduro in this case, and I'm using my gel print, so I'm standing a generous amount of acrylic paint there, and then I'm using my cube stamp just to have some texture, and then print everything on the page. So this process is fine, but be aware of that. Do not add too much acrylic paint on the gel print. This is a mistake that it's the second time that I'm doing the same mistake basically, but you will see on the right part of the page that it will be much better the printing, because it will be with more texture. The reason why is because I just put less paint, so remember to put less paint on the gel print. It's gonna work much better. But I like this process because it's gonna be quick and it's gonna add a lot of texture, and that's what I wanted to have on the wall, because I want to have a kind of oriental door style. I had a picture that I found in a magazine that I really liked, so I was inspired by that with the color and with the texture, so I'm kind of trying to simulate the same picture. By the way, I'm so sorry for my voice, but yes, it's 2022, let's say, started pretty bad. I have a bad cold. I'm so sorry for the voice. I hope that you will understand with my fancy English and my nasal voice. Hopefully it's gonna be better soon. Finger crossed. Then after doing the wall we are gonna to concentrate on the door, and I'm gonna use again acrylic paint. This one is yellow ochre color, and instead of using the jelly print, something that we can even do it, but I wanted to change a little bit the tool, and I'm gonna use instead the brayer roller directly on the page, and this again is gonna give a lot of texture as well, and anyway it's in kind of matching with what we have on the wall, even if we are using the gel print there. So I like this process, and again it's gonna be quick and easy. After everything is dry, I'm gonna then color also the inside of the door. that is gonna be the hidden scene. And I'm using again another acrylic paint. This is just baby blue, and just color with just using a normal brush. I had to. It was a bit tough to put all the color there because this acrylic paint was basically almost finished, but I was able to use everything on this project, so then I throw it everything away. That's again a good use of the starch, so then we can move to another color collection. It's always there is always a reason to buy new product. I know, but when you finish something, you are happy. At least I'm happy because I can use or find another product. Yes. After that one is dry too, I'm gonna add some again some of the rosé color, again the acrylic paint that we had on the wall on the top part of the door, because you saw. That's why I was telling you it's much better to glue the door in the end, so you don't have to pay attention of those details. You can use bigger brush instead. In this case, I had to really put attention and to not add color on the blue that I already put on. But yeah, I was too impatient. So basically what we did so far is just the first coat of every layer of every step. Now it's about time to add some detail on top, and that's where is the long time, let's say, of this project, the long process. I just did some drawing with the pencil first on the door, but basically I abandoned pretty soon and just do on my own. So I'm using as a first line, I'm using Faber-Castell. This is Indian red, and try to smash a little bit. It's not gonna smash a lot because below there is just acrylic paint. If we have put some matte medium, it would have move the color a bit more, but it's fine for the purpose that I want to have. So I want to have some shadow because I want to create some the inters, yeah, on the door. So try to create the illusion that there is some dimension on the door. Without adding any layer on the door itself, because my journal is pretty big already, so I don't want to add any layer anymore on the project. So I'm just using this one to have the main line and the structure, let's say, of the door, and after that I'm gonna also add some other doodling with another Faber-Castell color. This is green gold, and then I'm gonna add some more detail with my acrylic painter mark Flisea in gold. So basically I want to create the illusion that this door is in gold and is full of inters. But again, I think I was a bit too heavy on the external of the door, but I like, to be honest, I prefer more what I did on the inside, the design that I did on the inside, that is a bit less detailed. But anyway, what I'm doing on the left of the door, I'm gonna do on the right as well. So basically I'm trying to mirror all the design. I'm gonna use just some simple doodle, basically just some lines, some cross and some dots, just to have some detail on the door. But again, you can use as many doodle or the doodle that you prefer. I did it this way that time, and again I have to say that I prefer the one on the inside because it's a bit less heavy and more open, with some floral around and again some cross and some dot. That's what I did. By the way, I wanted to ask you, do you like to have in the description box some links to the material that I'm using? Because so far I'm not adding anymore the name on the video itself. So if you prefer to have in the link somewhere, just let me know, because I can really easily add there, or prepare maybe a page in somewhere and then link to the page, so then you can download and easily have the link of the material, like the gel print, the roller, etc. So let me know. Anyway, so as I told you on one side, we are gonna do on the other side, and that's quick and easy done with the editing support. And then after that, I'm gonna cut the focal point of the inside. So this is really easy focal point because you can find in every magazine. So I want to have some clock. So I just cut as much as clock with different dimension that I found on that magazine, and I'm gonna just put on the inside, and that's my focal point because I wanted to have a page based on time. I glued everything in there, in the inside of the door, and I thought it was a bit too bright, the blue, so I added after that some imagine like clouds with the sponge, using again some acrylic white, acrylic in white. And then I start doodling there too, because why not? I like doodling, that's my problem, I know. So I start to add some small line with blue watercolor pencil, but even if I'm not activated, I just wanted to have some line around the clock. And then since I was doing on the door, I wanted to do it there too, so I'm gonna use also Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. This is Indantren blue, and smash a little bit so to give some depth. Then it's time for the quote. For the quote, I'm gonna use again the gold marker that I have. I think it worked good with the page that we have, and I was writing down, life teach us to make good use of time, because I want to have a quote about time, and I added in different style. Basically I was doing the word life and time in kind of modern calligraphy way, again in my way again. For the rest, all just capital letter. And then on the inside we are gonna write also the rest of the quote, that is written while time teaches us the value of life. And in that case I'm gonna use again the Faber-Castell Pitt pen in the blue color, and the same that we were using around the clock. And that's basically the quote and the page. I'm gonna show the final project in the end, and I will put also some close-up picture as well, so then you can see all the detail and the texture a bit closer. I hope you liked this project and you got some inspiration. It was really fun to make and also not so difficult. I mean, apart from the doodling that took a while, but for the rest was pretty an easy process, and everybody really can do it. If I did it, everybody can do it. So if you liked, just don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to stay tuned for other video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon for next time. Bye bye.